Good afternoon. This tutorial is going to be about recovering of a device. We are in the tenant AAA design. We're going to go to manage service, which will bring us to the backup console. We've got a few options, which I'm going to go over here to show you the possibilities. A lot of flexibility with restorations of machines. We'll get into our, here we go. We're going to go into recovery, and this happens to be a virtual machine, but as you'll see here in a moment, you can restore back the files, folders like we talked about earlier, in the same image. And then you can also do entire machine. And you could restore a physical machine to a virtual machine to a physical machine. But today we're going to go from this is a virtual machine. We're going to, and if you wanted to do a physical machine, you would use the bootable media, which I'll show you in a moment, to help facilitate that. We also have universal restore, where if you've got a different server, you want to be able to restore back to that instead. You can get the storage drivers and the chipset drivers so that the storage will be connected. The chipset motherboard will be able to communicate with our management service to facilitate that restore back to a new machine. So we'll do a virtual machine, and we're going to grab. We've got an ESXi host here, and we're going to do. You can do a new machine or an existing machine, depending on your situation. If you want to go to a different ESXi host, for instance, or you want to just be able to recuperate the original machine, and we're just going to go ahead and hit OK. Now you do need to have the hypervisor agent, either the ESXi host agent or the Hyper-V host agent installed to be able to see these hosts to be able to restore back to them if you're doing from physical to virtual to virtual to virtual. Now you can choose your data store you want that to go, as well as disk mapping if it's different. And then you can also choose your memory, the virtual processors, the network adapter, things like that, and start your recovery. Now, recovery options here, this goes over some more like granular type abilities. If you need to have certain settings, you can go through these and check the appropriate boxes for those. Now, the other thing I was going to mention is that we do have the ability to go to more ways to recover. If you maybe, God forbid, the original environment is gone, you can actually go in and you can select the machine from the cloud and be able to restore that back to a physical device with the bootable media, like we mentioned, or back to a ESXi Hyper-V host if you have the host agent installed on that particular machine. Now, where you get that bootable media is down here on the bottom. You can go and you get all the agents, all the different downloads are here as well. Download the bootable media, and it's pretty straightforward. We'll have a video on that as well to go through that process. So that's basically it on recovering a machine. It's really, really that simple, and a lot of flexibility: physical to virtual, virtual to virtual, virtual back to physical. You can go from a ESXi host to scale hypervisor. You can go to Hyper-V to ESXi, all different type scenarios with that. So with that said, thank you very much and have a great day.